Welkom bij de videoserie.
Welcome to the video series guiding visually impaired students. In this video, we'll show you what you have to take into account if a visually impaired student participates in gymnastics. The starting situation. All students who are participating are visually impaired. It's important that you know the nature of the visual impairment. Do they have visual acuity problems? Does the light bother them? Do they have difficulty seeing colour, or is their depth perception affected? There can also be problems with their field of vision. The aim is to adapt the situation so that all students can participate in this gymnastics activity. Before the students come in, I tell them what's been set up. Just to be sure, I've divided the hall in two, so they won't run into the equipment. Okay, let's get started. Before the mini-tramp lies a mat, so they can estimate the distance to the mini-tramp. I start with a stretch jump because it's a simple jump and it's a good way to warm up. When I want to give an example, I call over all students so they can all see it. The next step is the jump squat. I put up a broad elastic between two poles and I twist it so it's even more visible against the background. For the organisation, pay special attention to the approach. Use lines, tape or markers like pylons or mats to clearly show the start of the approach. If you want to place a vault between the mini-tramp and the crash mat, leave the mini-tramp where it is and move the crash mat so the approach isn't changed. Use mats, crash mats or gymnastics mats that clearly contrast with the background or floor. Make sure you're clearly visible, for example with a brightly coloured vest. And finally, clear away all unnecessary equipment so they don't run into them. Tips for coaching, guiding and differentiating. Make sure the students stand close by if you make any changes. Ask if they've understood the exercise. The question, "Have you seen it?" often doesn't suffice. Agree upon a stop signal, like the word stop or a whistle. Be alert at the jump. Estimating height or depth can be an issue. Sport on bare feet if possible. The students get more information this way. Finally, regularly evaluate with the sporters if the adjustments you've made a difference. Because there are lots of opportunities to differentiate, the visually impaired student can participate in almost all exercises. All adjustments in this video increase the safety and can be used for other gymnastics activities. This concludes this video. In the next video, we'll take a look at ball sports for the visually impaired. Thank you for watching.